All right, y'all. I've moved up a little bit. Right now I'm kind of in this open field, and I'll swing around it in a second. It's open field, got a big oak tree in the middle. There's little groups of trees. Right here behind me is a group of trees, like the biggest group of trees in this field. And there's trails coming in and out of it, back and forth. I know what they're doing. They're, running through it, or they're working the edges of it. They're looking for rabbits or anything like that. I found a few coyote tracks around here. So I will turn the camera around here in a second. And I have actually never done this. I've always wanted to, but I've just never found the right spot to do it. I don't just throw traps in to throw them in. I kind of work with what the land gives me, and I finally found it that it worked. I've never done a walkthrough set, but I'm fixing to do a little walkthrough set. So let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm fixing to make right here. You see this little corner here? There's a trail that comes out of this corner right here. Comes out of the woods, and then this is the wood line that they travel. So they're traveling kind of where I'm walking now. But there's a few tracks, and you'll see like various bones on the ground here. I don't know if they drag other animals up here, maybe deer scraps or something. They drag them up here. But you see all this backing here, and okay, to the right of my shadow, there's a couple that'd be good for backing. But then I looked here to the left, and I want to show you this and get my shadow out of it right there. Let me ease around this way. There's two little weed clumps right there. There's a set of weed clumps right here. But right here, this is the first time I've actually found this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a trap right in the middle of those two weed clumps right there. And then I'm going to do two, not dirt holes, but I'm going to use my driver, and I'm going to poke little holes angling back towards the middle of that trail right there. And that way they have to walk in the middle of those two to check those dirt holes out. So I'll put bait in both of them, different lures on either side, pee on both sides. So if nothing else, they'll walk through there and pee on it. And maybe we'll pick something up. I don't know, it'll be interesting. We'll go through this together and see what we can figure out. But when I get done with this set, I'll sure show it to you. Like I said, I've always wanted to set one of these. I've just never done it. And I know, I'll try to keep the shadows out of the way. I know there's no way I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to give it a shot. From what I know about these little sets, you want it to look as natural as possible when you get done. And I don't remember where I saw this. I saw it on YouTube, and I believe it was either going to be
Today, Junior!
Coon Creek Outdoors, maybe. Might have been where I saw this. I don't remember, but if you haven't checked out Coon Creek Outdoors, that guy knows his stuff. I've learned a lot from him. But you see all this duff right here. I call it duff. It's just the weeds and natural vegetation that's on there. I'm going to collect that, and I'm going to try to return. I don't want to mess up bigger than what my trap's going to be. I want my trap to be about right in here, and I'm going to put that duff or whatever, I don't know what y'all call it. I'll put that to the side. I don't like that little weed there. Okay, I got rid of it. A little bit of grass, pull it out of the way. If you've made a flat set before, this is going to be flat. I want this to be flat. I don't really need an indentation here, maybe a little bit of one, but like I said, I don't know. We're learning this together. We're going to figure it out. All right, so I'm going to take my little tool here, and I'm going to easily dig this out. I don't want it to be any bigger than my trap for sure. I'm going to put a Duke 550 right here. It's a good trap. If you haven't used any Duke 550s, they're good. I'm a big preacher of buy what you can afford. So Duke number 2, whatever, that'll work here. But I'll tell you what, them 550s, they don't mess around, and I like that. And they're a little bit more expensive. You're gonna pay a little bit more for them. To me, it's worth it. I work hard for my money. And you know, so something's got to be worth it for me to buy it. But to me, that's worth it. From Duke 550. Okay, so I can't be particular about my dog here. I think they're going to walk through this way or the other. So I really don't know. I don't guess it matters. Let's size this trap up though. I'll just put the dog towards me. Actually, I'm going to turn around the other way because I like working on the soft jaw. What I mean by soft jaw is this thing moves back and forth here. That hard jaw, it don't move. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. That's about the size right there. We got lucky. All right. So I'm going to dig me a hole in the center right there. I'm going to hit me a rock or something down in there. Dig me a hole out of the center for my chain and everything to go through. I'm definitely going to get that rock out there. All right, I got that done. Now, see if we can get this trap stake down in there. Oh, that's going to be tough ground. Okay. Harder for them to pull it out, I guess. I can usually run it about halfway down with my hand. Okay. Towards the end there. I'm going to drive it down as far as I can. Again, I'm trying not to disturb. Boy, it's kind of rocky over here. That's odd. Don't really run into that a lot out here. Okay, let's see if I can set that. Set it. And now let's see if I can bed this trap. Whoa, almost forgot. Polyfill. I've done it before. Put a trap in there, forgot to put polyfill under the pan, and dug it back out. So polyfill is going to keep anything from getting up under that trap. You get a little bit of stuff under there, but not like you would if you don't have it. Put that polyfill under there, tuck it under there. It ain't going to keep that trap from closing. Don't worry about that. But tuck it up under there, because if that stuff's sticking out, let me set that knot latch on that thing. I mean, that comes like that from the factory, y'all. Man, them other traps, you gotta do that yourself. Okay. Wiggle that in there, get it solid. Oh yeah, that's gonna bed nice. I'm actually kind of impressed. That's what a tight trap bed would do for you. That thing's solid. I surprise myself sometimes. Okay. There's another rock. Man, don't get that in there. I'm just gonna pile some dirt around these jaws. See if I can't push it down a little bit. And I'm just packing around them. That's all I'm doing. I don't want nothing to move. We do have deer out here, so occasionally deer walk through and step by your trap or something, and I just don't want nothing messing with the trap. I don't want coyote or whatever comes through here to think anything other than, what is this good smelling stuff that has been left for me in these weeds? Really generous of somebody. I mean, you see me sticking my fingers in that trap. Don't be scared of it. You can't be. If you're scared of it, you don't have enough paying attention on there. I'm not a big like, oh, you need exactly 3 pounds or 4 pounds. I ain't worried about that. But if you're worried about brushing the top of that trap lid like that right there and it going off, that's too light. You catch you a mouse or something maybe. I got this bedded. It's bedded pretty good. I usually do the holes first, but I wanted to get that trap set so I knew where to put my holes. I said, we'll figure this out. As you mentioned, this is like, I don't know, 5th or 6th trap I set today. And put that peat moss in there. Love peat moss. I've said that before if you watch my other stuff. And this is pre-sifted peat moss. So don't comment on here and go, why didn't you sift your peat moss? Well, it's because I sifted it the other day when I waxed my traps and I have nothing else to do. Press all that down, get it nice and tight. Ooh, y'all, that's gonna be pretty. Unfortunately, usually my pretty sets are the ones I don't catch anything in. I'm real proud of them, and then nothing. All right, I'm gonna be real careful not to sprinkle any dirt over that grass, but I just want to lightly coat that trap with dirt. There we go. Get that out of there. Trying to keep it natural. Now, you remember that duff and stuff I picked up? I'm putting it all over. I'm covering that dirt completely up. I don't want, I'm gonna go grab me some more. I don't want any dirt uncovered. Love it when the wind blows all my stuff everywhere. All right, now I've got that covered up pretty good, I think. Sprinkle some of that around. Pat it down, make it look kind of natural there. I know where that trap pan's at. It's right there. That's one thing you learn to keep up with. When I first started trapping, I didn't keep up with it very much, and I was like, whoa, where'd it go? But I know it's right there. I keep up with it. All right, I'm gonna take my poker here, and I'm just gonna pull them weeds back just a little bit, and I'm gonna run me a hole down in there at an angle towards that trap pan. And over here, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull them weeds back a little bit, and I'm gonna run me a hole at an angle towards that trap pan. All right, so I got 2 holes there. Let me get some bait out. And I'm trying to do this in a hurry, y'all. It's getting dark and kind of chilly. Anyway, some bobcat meat that I cut up earlier. Put some of it in this hole here. I don't know, teaspoonful or whatever. I know somebody's gonna ask. It's something like that, teaspoonful of something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put that off in there. On that side. And then on this side, over here, I'm gonna put a little bit of War Horse. And it's good bait. I've caught a few things off of it. See if you can see that War Horse right there. Get it from Southern Snares. Good people out there, y'all. Real good people. Alrighty. I'm gonna wipe that off a little bit. There's 3 big helicopters. And you never know what you see out here. I mean, 3 big helicopters. I'd grab that camera and show you. But I didn't want to take time to set it back up. Alright, I'm gonna kind of cover them holes up a little bit right there. And get that little twig out of the way of my trap pan. Let's see. On one side, let's go with a little bit of Shenanigans Bobcat Gland lure. I've had good luck with this. Foxes love it. It seems like everything loves it. I don't know. Just ordered me some more the other day. We'll shove it up in here. Yeah. On that side. Put it down in there. That's actually a Bobcat Carry. Oh god, I got some. Oh, I got it all over my hands. Mama's not gonna be happy about that. Shenanigans Bobcat Curiosity Lure. I'm sorry, it's not a gland lure. It's Curiosity Lures, and it'll definitely make them come check it out. Let's see what this is. I'm not real big on skunky stuff. It just don't work for me real good here in East Texas. So let me see if I can't get some of this Dirty Rat lure. get some of it down there. Put that up in there. That's that Dirty Rat Predator Lure Southern Snares also, man. I've got 3 bottles of that stuff. It's my favorite. So I think I'll throw a little bit of pee on both sides of this too, because maybe they'll walk through and pee on it. I don't know. We call it a walkthrough set, so let's see. A little bit of pee on that side. Get it to where they can smell it. A little bit of pee on this side. Right there. So they can smell it. And y'all, I believe I'm done. You can see this here. We got 2 holes at an angle straight towards this trap pan right here. See if I can get my leg out of the way. Straight towards this trap pan that's right here. I'm hoping they walk through here because they want to check out these goodies I got in here, or maybe they're just territorial and they want to come up here and pee on this. And if they do, they're more than likely going to walk through here. And if they spend enough time here, they're going to step on that trap. So, man, I don't know. We just learned that together. Let's see if it works. Anyway, I'm going to get my stuff picked up here and get out of here. I think it's my last trap for the day. But if y'all ever done one of these walk-through sets, it's my first one I've ever done. I've never found the right situation for it, but I think I just found one. But, you know, if you've done these walk-through sets, comment on this. Tell me I'm doing something wrong. Did I do it right? Honestly, at the end of the day, we're going to know if I did it right, because there's tracks around here. I know they're coming through here, so... you know, the animals are the best judges of whether you did something wrong or right, but I love to hear what everybody has to say. I want to know. I'm still learning. I've been doing this for, you know, 7 years pretty hard, but man, I learn every day from something. Normal Outdoors, subscribe to the channel, like this video if you like it so that we know to make more of them, and you know, leave a comment on there and ask me questions, or tell me I did good, tell me I did bad, whatever you want. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings either way. But y'all, get out in the outdoors, enjoy some of this beautiful weather, beautiful times out here. You never know what you're gonna see. You also never know what you're gonna catch. So y'all get out here and let me know how it goes. We'll see you on the next one.